touched it. You tipped it up. Action needed. What? Close unused applications. Go away. Dismiss. Thank you. Oh, for God's sake. Okay.
Go ahead and start.
Okay. Welcome, everyone, to our second live book event. Please take a minute now and share this live to your timeline so other people can discover these books as well. All of the books we're going to talk about can be found by clicking on the link below. We are located in downtown Marshall. We ship books and offer local delivery of orders over $30 is free shipping. So if you want to have your book delivered to you in Battle Creek or Marshall, we're happy to do that. Otherwise, free shipping on orders over $30 anywhere in the United States. So say you want to buy a gift for somebody, we can ship that for you as well. We've collected some of our favorite books for this live, but we have thousands more in our store that we just couldn't include because there's just so many good books. But all of them are available on our website as well. Also, today's the last day of our young adult sale. Reserve online to get the sale price, even if you want to pick it up later. Tomorrow starts our fiction sale. All grown-up fiction and romance will be 15% off. That's 15% off online and in-store. All right, we're going to get into our live now and feature the books that we feel really relate to transgender and LGBTQ and our community. So here we go. The first book that I want to speak about today is, whoops, they, them pronouns. This is one of our staff members' staff recommendations. Elliot is his staff, their staff rec. It's in a comic book format, so it keeps it user-friendly. It's good for the community to use, and it can help allies and others who want to understand the pronouns and why using them correctly is important to all of us, not just the people who are using different pronouns than, say, all of the cisgendered people in the world. It helps you be able to help your friends understand and share with us how they feel and to get them to help, I would say, make us feel like they really appreciate us, even though we're different from them. This book is called Queer Folktales. It is a book of LGBTQ stories. There are some very well-known fairy tales as well as some maybe not so well-known or modern fairy tales that have been retold with the characters being LGBTQ plus. These help people in our community feel more normal, feel like we belong in not only the past world, but in the current world. So this is a great book to maybe get a different take on how a situation may have been in the past. You know, folk tales and fairy tales are retold all the time and get changed all the time. So this is a great resource for the community. All right, so this book is by non-binary local author Eagle Bennett. It is called Changers. It is a science fantasy book, if you couldn't tell that by the cover. It is one of my favorite books, obviously, because Eagle Bennett is my spouse. But the main two characters are a lesbian couple. One who knows basically from the time they identify that they are lesbian, and the other who doesn't know meets the other character and discovers it. And they work through trying to change their world into a world that is more accepting of differences in people and things, because all the people, so the two main characters, they are mixed race where they can change from human being to a mythical creature. And it's not only getting them to their society to accept them that way, but also in the orientation way. This is one of our teen fiction books that we have. It's popular. It's a good, well-rounded book. It's a way for teens to maybe feel more normal as well, or see themselves in a book, which is the main goal of our store. Um, you can see yourself in this book if you're questioning whether you're gay or straight, whether you identify as female or male. In the book, the main character, Maggie, needs an escort for her sister's quinceañera and has a hard time deciding who the perfect escort will be. Will it be one of her old boyfriends? Would it be her first crush who is a girl? Would it be a new girl that's a friend currently that could be maybe more? Anyway, so it helps. I would say if you're a teen and you aren't sure or you don't see yourself, you haven't seen anything where you're represented, this is a book for you. All right. Genderqueer. This is a graphic autobiography. So it's a graphic novel form. Open it up so you can see it. Look at that. Of Maya Kobabe's experience of discovering air identity. The graphic novel format makes it a unique and captivating way to communicate their story. This is another book as take a breath. All right. This is another book that, again, helps people in the community see themselves in books and in a situation where, they could see what happened to somebody else and if their situation is like that. So Genderqueer is a great autobiography that's, not dry and not fun. It's more fun. Where am I at, Tom? All right. This is one of our children's books that is part of the LGBTQ Plus. This book I featured as a story time. If you guys are watching me on story times on Sundays, I featured this a few weeks ago. It is an empowering story for children who feel different than they have been gendered. It gives them a way to vocalize their feelings and thoughts. And so it's about a person who was born a girl but doesn't feel like a girl and has a hard time communicating that in the first part of the book. Meets some new friends and they know someone like her and give her, or excuse me, them a way to tell their parents that this is how they're feeling and what they are becoming. And it's very current and a great way to help children feel like they can tell their parents how they feel. All right, this is just a fun one. Eagle and I really like this one. It's gender swapped fairy tales. So it lives in our children's section. It is about, again, fairy tales are always being retold and revised. Look at all the books we have currently that are taking, like Maleficent, takes it to a different level and puts a new spin on the story. Well, that's what this is all about. They're swapping the main characters' genders in these. So if you have an LGBTQ person or child in your life, this can help them and you give a sense of belonging and normalcy to those people in your life and help you maybe understand that they are, just because they're different doesn't mean they're not normal. But one of the stories is called Mr. Rapunzel, and it's just kind of a nice storybook. All right. This has been one of our popular books, Be Gay, Do Comics. It's graphic versions of personal experiences or historical stories and some satire. It proves that you can be gay and do comics or anything you want to do in your life. I mean, just look at me. I'm doing anything I want to do in my life. So, and it, again, you know, you can just do little snippets of stories, or you can, you know, read the whole book front to back all at once. It's not going to take up a lot of your time, but you're going to get a new perspective on comic and graphic artists. And then I did what I wasn't supposed to do. That's all I had featured for today. So again, please share this link. Make sure everybody knows that we are here in Marshall. Don't forget that today is Blues Fest happening in downtown Marshall. So come down and see us. Come down for all the events in town. Our next live will be Saturday, July 2nd. If you're not signed up for our email newsletter, please sign up for that and watch the newsletter for discount codes. All right. And again, please share our video. And we hope you enjoyed our live sale. Thanks and have a great day.